better now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Wait.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
But they certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
At the 25-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Yo. 6. Hey, watch that.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down.
Here we go.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a give coming right is Breida. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. This is Coleman with a grab. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 30.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction, then he cuts back up.
Touchdown, 49ers! Matt Breida, 30 yards, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point.
Points next to their name, they should be credited with this one. Tremendous blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. He finds Rashad Perriman off to the races. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. He goes 86 yards on the kick return. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
I got you.
Garoppolo now. And that's complete to Sanders. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter play. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, but likely not for long as they're in punt formation to kick it away. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line.
Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Winston and the Bucs take over now 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Jones. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
First down, Buccaneers.
On 1st and 10, Winston. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Deep 4. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Wait.
Here's Winston. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And all the way down to the 26. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 44 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
1 yard gain. 2nd and 9 at the Niners' 24-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Winston under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long. Winston. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
One back in the game. That's Jones, 2nd and goal.
I got you. I got you. Easy, easy, easy. Come to me, it's me.
They'll give it to him up the middle, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Taking it in from 2 yards out as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Gay is on for the point after. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Makes the score Buccaneers 20, 49ers 7. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
At the 23-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 45, 45, 45. 2.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I got this. Check curls. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Silver.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And Sanders has got it complete. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fielded just inside the 20. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
Right there, 56. Better bring it. You better bring it. 5-0. You better bring it. Mike's 56. Hey, 56. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Whip.
Throwing on second down. Winston airing this one out for Evans. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Let's get out of there.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Winston and the Bucs take over now, first and 10 at the 40. This is Jones. A gain of 3, second down.
56 to Moss, boy. 56. Check 56. I got one. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
At the 43-yard line.
Easy.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
Check. Press down. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
On third down, Jones. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally, they get him to the ground, but it's all the way down at the Niners' 16-yard line. Well, that's how you convert on third down. Not only do they pick up the first, but they got a lot of extra yardage with it.
And I saw a defense that was absolutely out of sync. They didn't expect that play call at all. And it allowed the offense to actually get great blocking angles against them and allowed the back to just rumble. And as you said, tacked on big yardage at the end.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Barber on first and 10. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
And 10 at the 16-yard line.
Black 25. 56. Flip it.
And now Bruce Arians with a play clock running low is going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Ready. Blue 8. 56. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some. He don't want it. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. No. Green, triple team. Flip it.
They'll try to throw now. Winston dancing to his... And Winston lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Gold with the extra point, and the lead will shrink to 6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That's fielded in the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number 1 because margin for error is starting to slip away. And now it's down to a 1-score game.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll go again to Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
On 3rd down, Jones. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. On 4th down, they do snap it to Winston. He's got Evans. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd. After that one.
Here in the 3rd quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the 44-yard line.
Monk's 56. Watch the backer. Check it out, Reed.
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, TJ Logan. Oh, he's got some breathing room. That one good for 26 and a first down. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, and anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good,
Yeah.
backside guys,
Meh.
that's what you're supposed to do?
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable game.
Set, wait. Tommy, let's go. It's time to play. Check. 25. Let him go.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Wait.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jones, and he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
But if you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it, but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a long drive going.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Bucs on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. On third down, Jones. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
This will be taken in at the 1.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Check. Watch 54. Let's go, D. Let's go. 21. Right there. 54.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Completes it to Coleman. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down, and he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
12. Check,
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. It's caught by Sanders. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
11.
On 1st down, Coleman. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Bucs' 40-yard line.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch that.
To throw is Garoppolo. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
And that's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys. Actually made the catch, looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
11. Hey, gun.
Rip left. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And that is caught. He's got his running back downfield. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. This guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
The stretch to right there turned it into a really nice game. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Here we go. Like 20. I got you.
Shit. Slam.
12, fellas. Here we go.
You draw corpus. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Here's Breida. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Here we go.
Bo Allen on the stop.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and...
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
leads to 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Come on.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Go ahead.
It's Coleman here, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they have now chopped this lead down to 3.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know.
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And some room to work. Rashad Perriman off to the races. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. He goes 105 yards on the kick return as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that might just seal the deal here. It makes it a 2-score game with not a lot of time on the clock.
49ers 21. Bradley Pinion is kicked off for Tampa Bay.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter punches.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jason Pierre-Paul in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Here's Coleman, and he goes across the 20 to the 22.
Here we go. 180!
45.
I don't even know why this team showed.
Hey, gun.
Check 45 to mine. Check 45.
To throw is Garoppolo. That'll be complete to Breida. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to fourth down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Hey, watch the slant.
Garoppolo to throw for it on fourth. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Down 2 scores. I guess they felt like they needed to go for it. They must have thought they had a play to dial up that they could get it. Well, it didn't work out.
They must have thought, as you pointed out, they had a play, and they were probably looking at the number of possessions that they thought were left in the game. And down 2 scores, they must have felt like they couldn't risk not taking a shot here and giving up that chance.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Jones. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 36-yard line.
Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Santa Clara.